Alright, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts, coming back again, another Tom MacDonald. I am now getting into the stuff that he did with Madchild. Now, Madchild, the name sounds familiar, but I don't believe I have ever heard him. Um, yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Don't believe I've ever heard him. Maybe we have. I don't know. Like I said, his name sounds familiar, but whatever. Okay. So this is White Trash by Tom MacDonald. We just finished up Famous, which was a pretty heavy song. Um, damn good one, though. Damn good one. All right, let's get right into this one and see what old Tommy Boy and Madchild have in store for us. What do they have to say about the old White Trash?
This is for my white
Oh, he getting
trash.
right into
The
it.
ones the whole world hates. The ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't. The ones with Paul Cat.
Oh, Tom. Oh, you're gonna make me talk about a bunch of stuff I don't want to. Oh, this beat's hard. This beat's definitely hard. He's getting right into it though, isn't he? All right, come on. Let me hear what you got to say, Tom.
This is for my white trash. The ones the whole world hates. The ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't. The ones with Paul Cat.
Okay, yeah. Man. He's exactly right. There's a section of our society that were voting for their best interests. All right. There were two candidates. One embodied their best interests more than the other, and they voted that way. Okay. And to see how over the last 4 years that side has just been demonized when it's at least half of the voting country. It's not like it was a small portion of society. And all I want to know is I don't even know if I should get into it. I don't even know if I should get into it. I'm not going to get into it like that. All right. Had the section of the public who voted for their best interests, all right, being demonized, which is ridiculous. The man they were voting for in the 90s, early 2000s, was idolized by members of especially this genre of music. You know, so it's just funny how at some point something happened and all of a sudden he's the big R word. I mean, there's songs made about the man. These guys um, idolized him. You know, Mac Miller, Donald Trump is the name of the song. Go look it up. It's a great song. It's the best one that comes off the top of my head. But like, there were always lines about him, songs about him. He was something that aspiring rappers looked up to just because of his business acumen and how he carried himself and everything. So, you know, like I said, he's gonna make me talk about a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to. Let's go, Tom. I'll do it for you, man.
Labeled racist but ain't. The ones with Paul Cabs. Make America great. Who love their country to death and struggle on minimum wage. Hey, they're angry that illegal aliens taking work that maybe they could get. Single parents.
Go in there, man.
Hated for being a patriot.
Man.
All my life I've been white trash.
Tom.
All my life it's been like that. The whole world.
And and that goes with the argument that we get the illegal immigrants in to do jobs that Americans won't do, and I find that hard to believe because at some point they're going to do them. Whether all the other jobs are taken, so this is all that's left, or until those particular jobs offer a wage that Americans will do that job for. And all you're doing is you're getting in this labor and jobs that are supposed to be like entry level are now being filled and then that bumps everybody down the line a little bit, you know. So now, you know, now you're undercutting a portion of the job force. All right, I'm not an economist, okay, but you're undercutting a portion of the job force, and you are basically leaving them out to dry to fight over the scraps of what's left, because entry levels are gone. You know, they're importing it in. And now you need to have experience, but you never had an opportunity to go to an entry level, so now you don't have experience. So now you're kind of stuck in this weird limbo where you're overpriced for, you know, competing against cheap labor that's coming into the country, but then you don't have the experience to compete with the next level, you know. I'm not an economist, so don't listen to me.
White trash, all my life it's been like that. The whole world been left leaning. I'm proud of the right who fight back. Been chewed up, been spit out. They scream, but no.
God, he's gonna make me do this. I'm sorry. I truly 100% believe, and like I've already said my piece, okay, about how, you know, we're all a blend of both sides. Nobody is strictly, you know, 100% liberal, 100% conservative, you know. I honestly think that a majority of at least America actually leans right. I think if you boiled it down to like just talking to them about their ideals and what they actually care about, the issues they vote for, etc., 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 yeah, how they feel about social issues. I believe, I mean, I talk to people all the time, and I don't see the heavy left-leaning bias that's portrayed through the media and on, you know, the internet in my everyday life. I just don't, you know. And I live around a very major city, and, you know, my travels take me into rural areas and into the actually heavily populated major city. So I see it, you know, all walks of life in my little bubble.
The whole world been left leaning. I'm proud of the right who fight back. Been chewed up, been spit out. They scream, but no one listens. They're sowing love and vote for Trump because politicians. They're our neighbors, they're our soldiers. That's
why I voted for him. I'll come out and say it. You know, in 2016, I figured every other politician in my lifetime has always lied to me. And this is the one time to vote for a guy who possibly isn't lying. At least he hasn't proven that he's a liar yet. So I'd rather vote for the unknown than, you know, knowing what I was, you know, that I was just getting smoke blown up my ass from the other side. And it was basically an FU. It was basically an FU to the establishment. And it was one of the biggest middle fingers in American history. It was spectacular. And he turned out to be I'm sorry, you know, hate me, unsubscribe, whatever. You know, he was an amazing president. He was an amazing president. I'll just leave it at that. Compared to what I have seen, okay.
Politicians, they're our neighbors, they're our soldiers, our men and women and children. They're the middle class families who got forgot by the system. In God we trust, and all the guns are just back up.
Middle class, I'm only 40 seconds into this. Middle class just gets abused. They just get abused. You know, and technically, pretty much by both sides of the aisle. You know, anytime you need an increase in, you know, federal revenue, you know, up the taxes. Who's going to pay that? Who's driving the economy? The middle class. You know, we take the brunt of that crap. And then, you know, the big interests get their voting interests, you know, taken care of. The little guys get pandered to for votes, so they'll get their voting interests taken care of. And what's left is the middle class to shoulder the burden.
Forgot by the system. In God we trust, and all the guns are just backup. Rocking camouflage, don't tread on me, get smoked like tobacco. Yeah, we white trash, we rednecks, crackers since we were young. We grew close, we move slow, these colors don't run. Yeah. Call us white trash, like we're some.
In God we trust, and all the guns are just backup. Something, something, something gets smoked like tobacco. Man.
We were young, we grew close, we moved slow, these colors don't run. Yeah.
I messed
Call
up.
us white trash.
You got it though. We know what
Like
to
we're
say.
someone they know. Call us white trash. Like we care, but we don't. Is it white trash? We be happy and broke. Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
He's had a run of really good hooks. Alright, he's had a run of really good hooks. Straight White Male was the last one that was kind of like, to me. This one's a little, It's better than Straight White Males, but it's a little, I can leave this hook. I don't really care for it.
But I'm not alone. Yeah.
I don't like it aesthetically. I'll just say my ear doesn't. The words and everything are good. Let's see what Madchild says.
I'm white, bro. I ain't apologize for you don't like that I like my skin color, then you could. I like open gun laws. I like.
First of all, that's not what I expected him to sound like. Hold on. That caught me off guard. And then, like, every other word was censored. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm white, bro. I ain't apologize.
But I'm not alone.
Yeah, I'm white, bro. I ain't apologize for you don't like that I like my skin color, then you could.
You ain't gonna apologize for shit. If you don't like the skin color, you can, perform fellatio.
I like open gun laws. I like drunken bar brawls. I like drinking Budweiser. I like smoking Marlboro. We monstered up.
Who in the hell does he sound like? Who do you sound like, Madchild?
I like open gun laws. I like drunken bar brawls. I like drinking Budweiser. I like smoking Marlboro. We monstered up in them monster trucks, rolling in heavy machinery. We all believe in protecting what's up. We got that heavy machinery. Drink beers in a lawn chair. Nothing much going on here. Probably get a few long stares. Look, you don't belong here. Hey, please don't get mad at me. I did not put up the barrier. People are judging me for my exterior. Man, you serious? Say the word white and they act like the fury.
Oh, what are you judging me for? I didn't put up the barriers. I'm not, it goes back to what Tom's been saying, like, make a distinction between the actual white people you hate who actually have their thumb on the scales and the ones who are just trying to get by every day. Saying the same thing.
You don't belong here. Hey, please don't get mad at me. I did not put up the barrier. People are judging me for my exterior. Man, you serious? Say the word white and they act like the furious. Child and I'm sick as white boy in my pickup truck. Shot.
Who does he sound like? Hold on. This is bugging me. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. And of course, it's right here. No response. Right there. Just teasing me every damn time. Yeah. Hold on, wait for it. Obviously, it's not the same guy, obviously.
Pull up on the double, these boys want trouble. They call me.
Is that not Madchild?
Rebel, devil, chase them through the ghetto. Break these motherfuckers off with just one devil. Metal break.
I'm sorry for the little interlude there, but I mean, that's him, right?
pamphlets facing worse incarceration. Aim for the dome.
All right, hold on.
Man, you serious? Say the word white and they act like the fury.
Gotta keep my concentration since elementary.
He's a little angrier in White Trash. He's just a little angrier. I like him though. He's slick. I like it. I used to dig South Park Mexican back in the day when I was young too. When I had systems and everything.
Here, hey, please don't get mad at me. I did not put up the barrier. People are judging me for my exterior. Man, you serious? Say the word white and they act like the furious. Madchild and I'm sick as white boy in my pickup truck. Shotguns, my girl's muddy. I'm a firecracker. We lit it up. We just living our best life. Don't wrap us up some wax scandal. Beer and blood on a white beater. Jacked up on Jack Daniels. Get my chicken and Colonel Sanders. Judge me and I'll backhand him. Tom, pass me that red mask and I'll beat his with an axe handle.
Beat his ass with an axe handle. Basically, he's going through, you know, Americana and, you know, the things that, you know, typical white people would like. Budweiser, Marlboros, Colonel Sanders, KFC chicken, I guess. I mean, the chicken's delicious from anywhere. I don't necessarily need to get it from Colonel Sanders, but yeah, you know, basically going through anything that any typical red-blooded American would enjoy, especially of the Caucasian persuasion.
Stuck with someone they know. Call us white trash. Like we care but we don't. Is it white trash?
I need to get those overalls. Rocking them thigh high like that.
But I'm not alone. White trash. Beer till the night past white trash.
Guys has these nice little breakdowns in it, man. I really like this stuff. I like when he does this.
We don't wanna be high class white trash with a heart made of gold. Call us white trash, like we're someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't. Is it white trash?
And I just want to say I forgot to mention during the introduction that I am aware I didn't watch all of the famous video, that there was a clip at the very end and I cut it short. This is my mistake. I'm kicking myself in the ass because I watched it afterwards and it really tied into the video well. But the moment's passed. I'm not going to get into that. All right, I messed up. I missed it. I've learned my lesson, though. I do not turn off a Tom video from now until I see him standing over here looking all stupid and all of his contact information. So, the TomMacDonald official end screen. So, we're going to let this whole thing play out here.
Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
Okay, does that count? Is that it? I think that's it. I think we're good, yeah. Okay, I'm going to count that as the end screen. Yep, perfect. All right, that was TomMacDonald, White Trash. Quite the message in it. You know, he's speaking for definitely an overlooked section of the populace. You know, who's been unfairly demonized and scrutinized by the powers that be, by mass media, by big tech, you know, and the whole nine. And it's nice to see somebody stand up. You know, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, as far as like white trash or whatever. I mean, that was just the name of the song. He was standing up for the forgotten working class section of America that, you know, were demonized after the 2016 election all the way through the 2020 election and will probably for the foreseeable future be demonized and scrutinized by the media and big tech. So that's it's a pretty heavy song. I knew he was going to make me talk about things I didn't really want to, but it's Tom, so we'll do it for him. All right, I think that's it. Middle-aged white guy reacts is out. Peace.